Welcome back to Teknobalta. Today, we are diving into a critical issue for mobile data users: extreme data consumption in Fortnite. We at Teknobalta analyzed this case, where a user reported losing 500 MB of data in just 5 minutes. This is a nightmare for those relying on limited mobile hotspots or capped internet plans. If you are seeing 300 to 500 MB per match, something is fundamentally wrong with your game configuration. Normally, a standard Battle Royale match should only consume about 50 to 100 MB per hour. The root cause we identified is a feature called texture streaming, which downloads assets in real time. We will guide you through the exact technical steps to stop this data leak and optimize your network. First, let us perform a root cause analysis to understand why this happens. Modern games like Fortnite try to save disk space by not downloading every single high-resolution texture at once. Instead, they use a system that fetches these assets from the server as you encounter them in the game world. For a user on an unlimited fiber connection, this is invisible and helpful. But for a mobile data user, this is a disaster, as it turns your gameplay into a continuous download session. Before we fix the game settings, we must prepare your Windows environment to ensure no background tasks interfere. Step 1. Set your connection as metered. Open your Windows settings by pressing Windows key +I. Navigate to Network and Internet, then select your current Wi-Fi or Ethernet connection. Toggle the switch for metered connection to on. This tells Windows to stop background updates. This prevents the BITS, or Background Intelligent Transfer Service, from hogging your bandwidth. Step 2. Close all background applications. Check your system tray for apps like Steam, Discord, or Chrome. Even a simple browser tab can refresh and consume precious MB while you are in a match. Now, let us move to the main solution path within the EPIC Games Launcher. Open the EPIC Games Launcher and navigate to your library. Locate Fortnite and click on the 3 horizontal dots located at the bottom right of the game tile. From the drop-down menu, select the Options button. This is where the hidden data-hungry settings live. You will see a list of installation options. Look for pre-download streamed assets. This option is usually unchecked by default to save disk space, roughly 6 to 7 GB. Check the box for pre-download streamed assets. This is the most critical step. By checking this, the launcher will download all textures to your hard drive once and for all. While you are here, ensure that high-resolution textures is also managed according to your needs. If you want to save even more data and space, you can uncheck high-resolution textures. Click Apply. The launcher will now begin a download. You must wait for this to finish before playing. We at Teknobalta recommend doing this download on a public Wi-Fi or during a period when you have bonus data. Once this download is complete, Fortnite will no longer need to fetch textures from the cloud during a match. This single step can reduce your data usage from 500 MB per match to less than 30 MB. Now, let us look at alternative methods within the game settings themselves. Launch Fortnite and go to the Settings menu by clicking the gear icon. Navigate to the Audio tab. Voice chat can be a significant data consumer. If you are not playing with a squad, turn voice chat to off. VoIP, or Voice over IP, sends constant packets of data that add up over a long session. Next, go to the Game tab, which is the second icon from the left. Scroll all the way down to the Replays section. Turn off Record Replays, Record Large Team Replays, and Record Creative Replays. While replays are mostly stored locally, the game still communicates metadata to the server, which uses bandwidth. Now, let us discuss advanced optimization for those on extremely tight data caps. In the video settings, consider lowering your 3D resolution slightly. While this primarily affects GPU performance, it also reduces the complexity of data being synced. Another trick is to disable the cosmetic streaming in the game's privacy or account settings if available. This prevents the game from downloading the skins of other players in the lobby in high detail. We at Teknobalta also suggest monitoring your data in real time using Task Manager. Press Ctrl+Shift+Escape and go to the Performance tab. Click on Wi-Fi or Ethernet to see the send and receive speeds while the game is running. If you see high spikes during gameplay after our fixes, another background process is likely the culprit. Check for Windows Store updates. These often start automatically and can consume GB of data. To stop this, open the Microsoft Store, go to Settings, and turn off app updates. Let us recap the technical summary of our solution. The primary fix is enabling pre-download streamed assets in the EPIC Games Launcher. This converts a dynamic download process into a static local storage process. Secondary fixes include disabling high-resolution textures and turning off replay recording. Tertiary fixes involve Windows-level optimizations like metered connection and disabling store updates. By following these steps, you can enjoy Fortnite on mobile data without fearing a massive bill or a depleted data pack. We at Teknobalta are committed to helping you solve these complex technical hurdles. Remember, hardware and software must be tuned together for the best experience. If you still face issues, check if your mobile provider is throttling your connection, which can cause packet loss. Throttling often mimics high data usage symptoms by forcing the game to re-request lost data packets. Using a USB tethering connection instead of a Wi-Fi hotspot can also improve stability and reduce overhead. This concludes our deep dive into Fortnite's data management. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more expert technical guides and troubleshooting tips. Stay technical, stay optimized. See you in the next one.